Hello everybody, this will be my second time going rock hunting, and today I actually found some really cool things. I have four different types of rocks set to the side here that I'll show at the end of this, and let's get right into it. This one is not too interesting, but is a perfect specimen of shale. Now I know that when seeing this gray outline around the edge of rocks, I know that this is a quartz nodule. And it seems to be that it makes up the a good portion of the rest of this rock. So that is probably a quartz matrix in there. And there's also some smaller minerals decorated throughout, which are a very pretty nice touch to it. But yeah, a cool quartz nodule on a otherwise pretty normal bland rock. Here's some coral fossils. And this I believe to be more coral. Have I finally found an agate, or is this just another piece of rock? This one was cool, not because of, well, what it is. It's just a rock, but it has a perfectly flat bottom. Here is some pink granite that I have contrasting with the black paper here, with thin lines of what I believe to be olivine, wrapping and wisping around up to the top into a beautiful lime green color. I'm not exactly sure what this is. It does seem to have a quartz matrix of some sort, but some very, very yellow looking granule deposits into it. Very strange. This is an igneous rock I believe to be volcanic breccia. It's very colorful, is semi-transparent, and really I can't find any other explanation for it. With those bright colors, this is what I've come up with. In the last rock hunting video, I said that I had found a fossilized bug nest. Well, turns out that's not the case. This is actually a type of coral. And it seems that I have found another pretty good specimen of it. That's very cool. And I believe that this might be some of the same thing. Or maybe it's a complete other crystal on its own, because it does seem that there is independently forming crystals, with breakage of course below. But maybe that seems to be quartz. But it is very similar to the shapes that we see in here. If anybody has any thought, let me know. Here is a massive microcline crystal. There's lots of twinning going on with the crystals, especially on this one. This big main one is very cubic in shape, and it goes around in this entire rock. I think that's pretty cool. Here's a very odd looking fossil. I have something similar to this at home, but I have now I thought this was at one time a fossilized mushroom, but now it is also a type of coral, a small fan coral. Here are those last four that I mentioned. First one is this with some sort of strange matrix on here, but whenever I saw this rock, I saw this red. If we could focus in on there. That red, I believe, might be a ruby. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks suspiciously beautiful. Here we have some chain coral, a perfect specimen going around the entire rock. I thought this was a piece of kelp at first, but it's very strange. I've never seen something like this before. I'm not too sure what kind of rocks these are. Maybe some sulfate of some kind, but if you look closely, there are small little marbles on them. They're also fluorescent and will glow a bright yellow under a UV light. And last but not least, I need help identifying this. This I found on its own. Looks like it could be part of a cracked geode, but I thought maybe it could be a piece of calcite or orthoclase. I'm not sure which. Or maybe it's something entirely different. But this caught my attention very quickly, and I think is the star of the show. Thank you much for watching, and if you can give me any help into this, please let me know. Thank you very much.